I thought long and hard about this over the last few hours because I had no intentions, Molly, of talking about this at all. Clearly took exception to some of the things that he heard me say, and he confronted me about it.
Floyd's broke. You got to understand, the only thing more embellished than Floyd Mayweather's pay-per-view numbers is Floyd Mayweather's net worth, and he made a lot of money. But remember this, it does not matter what you made, it matters what you kept, and he is a dum-dum.
I believe that Floyd Mayweather has gone completely broke. And not just broke, but millions and millions of dollars in debt. And I know this sounds crazy to some of you out there, but trust me, I have legitimate proof.
Stephen A. Smith publicly challenges Floyd Mayweather regarding alleged misinformation about acquiring 62 commercial properties valued at $402 million. Verified financial documents indicate Mayweather holds only fractional shares. Smith probes whether Floyd inflated investment claims to deflect bankruptcy speculation and involvement in a potential $402 million financial fraud investigation.
Into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
Stephen A. Smith has always recognized Floyd Mayweather's legendary career. He consistently celebrates Mayweather's elite performance, emphasizing his undefeated record, pay-per-view dominance, and millionaire mindset. According to Smith, Floyd wasn't just a champion. He was a master strategist who fought with precision, discipline, and a winning mentality. Remaining undisputed for over a decade, Mayweather showcased a level of boxing IQ and defensive genius that separated him from the competition. His legacy as a high-value athlete and global icon continues to influence fans, sports analysts, and aspiring fighters worldwide.
Mayweather was undefeated for the last half of his career with one hand. He constantly broke his hand.
Yeah.
He would go into a ring knowing he had no shot at knocking somebody out because his hands were hurt too much. And literally walked in the ring and said, I'm going to embarrass you and humiliate you by showing the world you can't hit me.
The admiration faded when Mayweather transitioned into post-retirement exhibition matches. No longer chasing legacy, he appeared driven by financial incentives. His fight with Logan Paul, a viral influencer and novice boxer, raised eyebrows across the sports world. ESPN analyst Stephen A. Smith slammed the event, calling it a spectacle with zero competitive merit. For a boxing legend who once dominated pay-per-view and headlined multi-million-dollar events, this seemed more like a marketing stunt than a real fight. Critics called it a revenue-driven cash grab, not a pursuit of greatness.
Boxers, if not the greatest boxer in history. He's absolutely sensational. But he retired years ago, and for me personally, I know these exhibition matches are entertaining. I like the one with Conor McGregor, not so much the one with Logan Paul. Looking at these exhibitions and all of that stuff, that little melee and stuff don't matter to me. As far as I'm concerned, it could have potentially been orchestrated. I don't know. But I do know not just anybody should be allowed to be in the ring with Floyd Money Mayweather.
Absolutely.
I just believe.
Stephen A. Smith didn't just criticize Logan Paul, he openly questioned Floyd Mayweather's entire exhibition strategy. While acknowledging the financial logic behind fighting Conor McGregor, a proven UFC star, Smith emphasized that chasing viral paydays by facing low-risk, unqualified opponents tarnishes Mayweather's elite brand. The legendary boxer's pivot from competitive greatness to monetized entertainment suggests profit has replaced purpose. Smith argued that prioritizing revenue streams, digital views, and sponsorship deals over legacy damages the long-term equity Mayweather built in the premium world of elite boxing.
Here's what I do know, which is where my disappointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, Everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match? All right, that's fine. You know, Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it.
This moment hit hard during a candid interview when Stephen A. Smith directly asked Mayweather, what's more important, your legacy or your wealth? It was a question that required deep reflection, yet Mayweather consistently shifted the focus to financial success, highlighting his business acumen, brand power, and revenue streams. While he emphasized luxury, smart investments, and generational wealth, to Smith and many viewers, it felt like he prioritized financial freedom and entrepreneurship over the timeless impact and prestige that a legendary legacy delivers.
You made money. You're going to make a hell of a lot more money.
But the main thing is I made smart investments, and I still make millions every month.
Do you care about your boxing legacy?
More than what?
Well, we ain't gonna say more than money. We know better. We're not gonna say more than money. We know better.
More than my family? No. So what's more important? My children. Because when I make this money, you know what? I put my children and my family in a position that they are entrepreneurs. They are bosses. I don't want my kids to have to answer to nobody. So I will take the long road. I will take the bumps and the bruises for them, but for my loved ones.
But fear.
This wealth-driven narrative has reshaped modern sports culture. Stephen argued that rising athletes today idolize Floyd not for his elite technique, strategic brilliance, or unmatched legacy, but for his luxurious lifestyle, million-dollar brand, and viral persona. According to Smith, this mindset devalues true excellence. It promotes fame over fundamentals, profit over performance, and in the process jeopardizes the integrity, legacy, and billion-dollar blueprint that Floyd Mayweather originally built his empire on.
It's the businessman in Mayweather they actually love even more. As the sun clearly set on the boxing career of Mayweather, many can reflect on a lot of things about the man. He wasn't a Mike Tyson-like knockout artist, or even Tommy the Hitman Hearns. To many, he wasn't even Sugar Ray Leonard. He certainly can't be confused with Muhammad Ali or any other fighter who's ever been socially conscious. No doubt he was guilty of domestic violence, as our very own The Undefeated accurately pointed out. He definitely had his share of boring fights that didn't give the people what they actually wanted to see. But that ain't the legacy these athletes are paying attention to. What they're paying attention to instead is the $1 billion plus Mayweather has earned in his career. How box office he made himself. How he's been his own boss, answerable to no commissioner, no owner, no GMs, and barely even the fans for the last decade in achieving unprecedented wealth, fame, and control of his own name, his own brand. And how despite strenuous efforts by so many to bring him down, they simply weren't able to do it. You want to see an athlete drool? The idolized displaying deference and respect? Watch.
This became crystal clear when Floyd Mayweather was asked why he opted to fight Logan Paul instead of a marquee name like Tyson Fury. His answer? Logan has more followers. No mention of skill, legacy, or competitive drive, just influencer reach. To many, including Stephen A. Smith, this confirmed Mayweather's shift in priorities. He wasn't chasing greatness anymore. He was chasing engagement, brand exposure, viral content, and the most profitable payday possible.
Why fight Logan Paul?
Name another boxer besides myself that's more famous than Logan Paul.
Tyson Fury?
What? I want you to look up Tyson Fury, how many followers, and look up how many followers Logan Paul has.
Logan Paul, 56 million. Tyson Fury, 4 million.
So 50 compared to 4 something. I can fight a fighter right now, guarantee myself 35 million. Or me and Logan Paul can go out and entertain and have fun and make 100 million or more. So if you were me, you gotta look at 35 million for 12 rounds and 100 for 6 rounds. Big difference.
Once hailed as the highest paid athlete globally, Floyd Mayweather symbolized financial dominance and luxury beyond boxing. His strategic empire earned unmatched respect. But now, emerging reports and speculation about his financial health spark controversy. The icon of wealth management and disciplined investment is under scrutiny. Is Mayweather's celebrated net worth a facade, or is the money truly still flowing?
Floyd Mayweather, the highest paid athlete, not the highest paid boxer, the highest paid athlete in the world. I had the opportunity and pleasure to be around him for many years. I was his personal shopper. I was a personal friend of his family. One of my greatest memories of being just lucky enough to even be around that environment was watching him train. Watching Floyd Mayweather train is a masterclass in discipline. It is a masterclass in work ethic. It is a masterclass in this is how you execute and get stuff done. Every rep, he hits it hard. There's not one lazy rep. He does everything at such a high frequency, so elevated. I'm like, goodness gracious, watching this man train, it's like, that's how I want to train for life. I've been to the club with Floyd where we leave in the club 3, 4 in the morning and he's still going to hit his 6 miles. He'll have all the cars follow him and he's running down the Las Vegas Strip, down back streets.
Floyd Mayweather has long showcased a lifestyle of luxury and financial dominance. His $1.8 million timepiece, private jets, rare Bugattis, and diamond-studded accessories once screamed opulence. But today, financial experts, high net worth analysts, and luxury market insiders are reassessing his extravagant choices, questioning whether they were savvy wealth plays or unsustainable displays of hyper-consumerism and ego-driven branding.
How much is it?
$1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it.
That's insane. That
1.8 is high. 18 life.
That happy birthday, champ.
That's how we doing.
1 point. That is sick, dude.
But you gotta show him what he's saying.
Money green.
No,
Hold on. This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. 101 piece.
One of one.
Money team. Can we see it on him? Yes, sir.
That one of one.
$1.8 million.
It's a one of one.
Former UFC fighter and analyst Chael Sonnen stirred up controversy by revealing a shocking truth about the Mayweather versus McGregor fight. He claimed the event wasn't as profitable as it seemed. According to Sonnen, many of the sold-out seats were filled with actors to create a fake crowd. Having covered the fight live, he exposed the PR stunt orchestrated by Mayweather's team. Before Floyd became the rich Money Mayweather, he was in deep financial trouble. Reports showed he faced jail time for unpaid taxes and even had to borrow $2 million to avoid prison. This wasn't a story of financial genius. It was about a man on the brink of disaster.
Me and Eric B were at, from Eric B and Rakim, we were at the Mondrian. Floyd Mayweather was there. He had some tax issues. He was about to go to jail, but that's before Money Mayweather, that's Pretty Boy Floyd.
Got you.
He was speaking to E, he needed a couple of $1 million to stay out of jail. I called my man Neil, who I was rocking with heavy, he owned Scunty, the hair accessory company. Everybody thought I was crazy. They said, yo, loan me $2 million. I want to sign Floyd. He flew out, loaned me the $2 million, and from there on, we were in the boxing business.
The truth is undeniable. At one point, Floyd allegedly owed a staggering $22.2 million to the IRS. For someone touted as the richest athlete on earth, this enormous tax debt raises serious questions. It suggests that his extravagant lifestyle might have been more of a carefully crafted illusion than fans ever thought.
Floyd Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money. So Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow for more.
Even rapper 50 Cent, who was once close to Floyd Mayweather, shared insights in interviews, revealing that Floyd's lavish lifestyle, spending on luxury items, and gambling left him financially strained. According to 50 Cent, Mayweather's decision to return to boxing, particularly against YouTubers, wasn't voluntary. It was a financial necessity as he risked his legacy for the money he desperately needed.
I believe that Floyd Mayweather has gone completely broke. And not just broke, but millions and millions of dollars in debt. And I know it sounds crazy to some of you out there, but trust me, I have legitimate proof. Watch this.
He asked me to help him, so I could stop them from using TMT as their logo right now. Because
you wouldn't do that because y'all cool again.
Yeah, I'm just not chasing it. But to be honest with you, I incorporated TMT in Delaware while he was incarcerated. Because he didn't sign the paper doesn't mean the corporation isn't valid. So I could actually, technically it trademarks the term of it because his entire corporation is built on it. So I could tell you, you can't have TMT socks. You can't have that TMT shirt you got on. He don't understand that because he's just not. I just said it and he won't be able to figure out that I could do that.
Damn, you and this guy, man. I thought y'all was good again.
We are good. I just don't understand why he having the conversation. How am I coming up in conversation? I don't even care about what they're doing.
So there's still some static.
No, it only happens when it's time.
Got it.
It's time to build some type of energy or some sort of press. Right. It's time to make a fight, and then that happens.
So through the BX Fight Club, you met someone,
Isaac,
right? Because they had to legalize it on paper to turn it into like a dark show, like when they don't have television involved with a boxing event. Even Floyd, when you make yourself like we got issues over your anger, he's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah. That's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
Floyd Mayweather posted photos and stories claiming he was on an international tour, but Gervonta Davis exposed the truth, revealing Mayweather was stranded in Dubai due to unresolved debts. This raised more doubts about Floyd's financial situation. While Mayweather attempted to conceal the truth by fabricating a world tour, Davis brought the reality to light. To salvage his image, Floyd exaggerated claims of owning 62 properties worth $402 million, a move that backfired and tarnished his already shaky reputation.
Turns out that the rumors were true and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Thanks for watching. Stay engaged for more premium content, exclusive updates, viral moments, trending highlights, and value-packed entertainment coming next.